Wow. She has put you in a really awkward position.
I still want to help her, though. It's just...
Just not right. And you care about her. Now there's this lie between you.
It's not that big of a deal.
I can't stand being lied to. You know, and if it's somebody that I care about, it's never the same. You just can't trust that person ever again. You know, I draw the line, man. If I can't trust somebody, then I don't even want them in my life. Now, I realize that might sound extreme and unforgiving, but that's the way I'm made. And I think that you're probably pretty much the same way, Will.
I didn't really think about it before, but you're probably right. It's not like I know for a fact that Gwen lied to me. She was pretty shook up when the test came back.
Will?
Say it.
Well, I'm just, you know, I'm supposing that the test results are accurate because these things generally are, but that could mean that there was somebody else. And hey, if she wants to keep that information private, then that's fine. But if she's going to ask you for your help and not tell you exactly what's going on, that does not seem right to me.
So what are you saying, that I shouldn't help her?
It's up to you. But you got to know something. Gwen wants her baby back, okay? That is her #1 priority. Not your friendship, not your trust, not the respect of your friends. She's already cost you Casey. I mean, she's obviously willing to sacrifice a lot to get her baby back. And that's fine, if you're okay with that. But if you're not okay with that, Will, then I don't know what you're doing with her.
So, hello. You're still mad at me, huh? I don't blame you. You're in the day-to-day. I'm on the outside looking in, and I apologize. Come on, you know I didn't mean to upset you when I said that Gwen should have the baby.
Emily, it's just your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. Thank God the judge is the only one who really matters. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
It's a cutie, huh?
Yes. And he is staying right where he belongs, with me. Because there is no way that Gwen is getting custody. Not after what she pulled today.
While she was watching the baby?
And somebody took him, or somebody moved him.
Oh my God.
And luckily, someone found him right as the police were arriving.
You called the police?
Of course I called the police. The baby was missing.
Well, who found him?
A vendor in the square. He noticed that this pram was alone, and luckily he stepped in.
Yeah, luckily is right. So all's well ends well, huh?
Not for Gwen. Once the judge hears about this, there is no way he's going to give her custody.
I gotta make that conference call from the office. You wanna walk me in?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay. Listen, I'm really glad the baby's okay.
No thanks to Gwen.
Hey, how could she be so stupid?
No, but if this blows up after everything we've
I'm
done.
gonna go figure out what's going on. You're still meeting with Margot, right?
Yeah, about Daniel.
Well, maybe you can find out what really happened.
Okay, hey! It's gonna be okay.
That would be a first.
Hey, heading home? You were wrong about Gwen. She doesn't deserve him.
Carly, it was just a little scare. Now look at him, he's fine.
What if it were Daniel?
Will, I'm so sorry.
Sorry. You're sorry. You may have just blown everything. Here.
15 minutes.
Well, let's hope he can dig you out of this hole that you've dug for yourself.
Look, what happened this afternoon wasn't my fault.
I warned you about Carly. I stood right there, and I told you not to trust her.
I know, and I wouldn't have. It's just that Mrs. Hughes was with her, and she seemed really honest.
She is honest. Why else do you think Carly would bring her along? Nancy Hughes was there for one reason, to get you to let your guard down.
You're right.
And now she's a witness.
Look, but once they test the water bottle, they're
Don't
gonna
you
know.
think Carly is going to cover her tracks?
Oh my God, of course she did. Whoever took the baby took the water bottle and probably put another one in its place. What if the judge doesn't believe me?
Judge is not going to believe you.
Of course he won't, because I can't prove it. That's what Will said. He doesn't believe me either. He's really mad at me.
Yeah, I saw Will storming out of here.
Yeah, we had a fight. I should call him.
No, you know what? Don't. You don't need to call him now. Let's concentrate on Cass right now.
Well, he has to believe me, right? Because I'm paying him.
Who's paying him?
You're paying him. I'm sorry, you've been really terrific about all of this.
Make sure he understands that he will be compensated for any extra work he has as a result of the events of this afternoon.
Thanks, Paul.
Don't thank me. From now on, Gwen, you do as you're told.
What I'll do, I need you.
I'm sorry, kid. My decision is final. Paul Ryan.
Yes. It's great to see you.
I'm not often surprised, but I have to say I did not expect this.
He's quitting the case.
Really? Well, maybe we can get him to reconsider. You know, as a personal favor to me. Continue to represent Miss Norbeck, and she will follow your instructions to the letter.
Absolutely, whatever he says. Thank you, Mr. Winthrop.
I'm assuming you want me to direct all correspondence your way?
Well, I'll be paying the bills, so technically I guess I'm the client, and entitled to attorney-client privilege.
Technically, yes.
Great, it's probably better that no one know that I'm involved.
Understood.
So where are we on all this? How far did what happened today set us back?
Well, it certainly complicated things a lot, but then I love a challenge.
Miss Norbeck must have custody of her child. I know it won't be easy. That's why there's a big bonus in it for you.
Well, consider it done. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Gwen, I'll speak with you tomorrow morning right before the hearing.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure, Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, I'll speak with you later.
Okay, good.
Why so glum?
It's not that I don't appreciate everything that you're doing, but maybe you should save your money. There's no way they're gonna give me my baby back.
No, they will. They will. It'll take some doing, but it will happen. Look, I know you've had a rough day. But by this time tomorrow night, your baby will be sleeping in that crib. He's on his way. I wanted to take on what happened with Gwen yesterday.
Oh, Gwen, the courthouse. You know what? I gotta get going to the courthouse, figure out what's going on.
All right. Well, call me when you know something.
Okay, will do. Hey.
Hey, well, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Just wanted to touch base.
Yeah, you know what? I was just leaving, so I've got some errands to run. You sit down here and catch up with your brother. I'll take this to go. I'll see you later.
All right, see you later.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare her off.
No, she was leaving anyway.
So what do you want to talk about?
I heard something happened with Gwen yesterday.
Who told you that?
Carly and Emily are still friends. Gwen okay?
What do you care?
She's your friend.
She was my friend.
Something happened with you guys?
We had a fight.
About what?
Gwen had a visit with the baby yesterday, and I guess, I don't know how, but right in the middle of it, she fell asleep.
Gwen fell asleep?
Yeah, she didn't mean to. When she woke up, the baby was gone. Everything's okay. He wasn't taken or anything, but she said it's a plot against her.
And you don't think it is?
So we got in the fight. She said Carly drugged her. And then she said that Casey's mother and great-grandmother were in on it, and that's just crazy.
I am so sorry.
Me too. Now the only person on her side is...
Good lawyer, though.
Sometimes I'm not so sure. I think Cass is more interested in money than he is the baby.
I think he's probably most interested in winning.
We should probably go down to the courtroom and see how the
No,
hearing's going.
don't. You don't need to go near that courtroom. Do yourself a favor, Will, and put some distance between you and Gwen.